Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and the information is so overwhelming right now. It's hard for me to. It's almost like I have to create a cutoff point right now to cut these videos off. So I'm going to go as quick as I can through all this. This tweet right here kind of says it all to me. I think this person is dead on it right here. I believe this community will be remembered as the smartest and most successful investors in the 21st century. You were part of the biggest wealth transfer in human history. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. It's happening. I believe this pretty much sums up who you are and who I am. And this moment in history will be remembered for centuries. Centuries. Write it down. Okay. We're staying pretty stable at this 62, 63 cent range on XRP, but we've had a few surges. You can tell it just wants to blast off right now. Okay. Tom T XRP sent me this. I had to tell everybody, anyone need my 8-year-old to draw you a picture at this point? If there's been one theme of this channel over the last 2 years, the theme has been that all of Wall Street is coming. Not some of Wall Street, but all of Wall Street. All of the financial firms, I don't care, you name them, Morgan Stanley, Merrill Lynch, Goldman Sachs, all of them are coming. And they have been laying the groundwork for the last 2 years while giving us all sorts of head fakes while they were laying these railroad tracks so that they were ready when the time came. And I've said it before, all of the ratings agencies will be in this game. S&P 500, Fitch, whatever the other ones are. I can't remember all the names. But anyway, the ratings agencies will all be in this game. I've been saying it for over 2 years. And now we have S&P, Dow Jones Indices to launch crypto indexes in 2021. What do you think that means? Because I'm going to spell it out for you if you don't understand what that means. S&P, Dow Jones Indices, major financial data provider, said Thursday it will launch a customizable cryptocurrency indexing service in partnership with crypto tax service Luca in 2021. The coming product is poised to become a hub for cryptocurrency pricing data at a time when more Wall Street investors than ever are searching. This year's bull run is said to be driven by institutions angling for exposure to Bitcoin. It's not just going to be Bitcoin though, folks. I haven't looked at this, but I'm going to click on it anyway. It says they put out a report. So it doesn't have a link. It doesn't have a link to their report. But anyway, you get the gist of it. Once these guys are doing an indexing service, that means that this is the legitimization of all this, folks. That's what this is. Write it down. All right. So Barry Silbert came in and he retweeted that article and he says, probably just a fad, being a little sarcastic there. Now, what I want to show you is when you see the S&P coming in, what that means is the stock markets of the world. All of these people in all this money in the stock market, now you are going to begin to see that money come into the fray. Now, I believe where this all ends is not only are they going to come into digital assets, but everything on the stock markets of the world is going to be tokenized, and it'll all be extremely liquid, and you'll be able to buy fractional shares. You'll be able to get some Berkshire Hathaway, $10 worth of it if you want. You're going to be able to invest like that. But I just wanted to illustrate a point for you. Right now, our markets are at about $577 billion. The stock markets of the world are $89.5 trillion. And I just wanted to run some quick math. And granted, this is not, it doesn't mean exactly that XRP would go up this many times or anything. I'm just having fun right here. But 577 billion goes in the market that is crypto right now. 577 billion goes into 89.5 trillion. 154 times. Imagine that the crypto market is 154 times larger than it is now. Now, I'm not saying that it will get to 154 times, but I am saying that it's going to get to the trillions. But just for fun, I said if the market, if everything was all level, which it wouldn't be, and everything increased 154 times by the market being 154 times, that would give you a $97 XRP price. And again, I'm just having fun there. I'm not saying that that will happen as a result of the stock market all coming in. That's not what I'm saying. But Joker is saying, now tell me my estimates for XRP, $250, Bitcoin, $250,000, Ethereum, $13,000, Litecoin, $1,000 by 2023 is unrealistic. And this is an article that's pointing to the same thing. Wall Street will buy your bags, not a meme after all. And this was another article about the crypto index being formed. Now, saw this from Kaboom, which was also interesting. In conjunction with all of this, U.S. dollar is collapsing. And he was showing how the U.S. dollar has been losing value drastically lately. Now, I wanted to show you this because this is important for many of you who have not been to one of these. Link to, and it's on Twitter, it's at LINQTO Inc., or you can go to their website, linqto.com. We gained insights on how to help entrepreneurs and qualify early stage companies at today's Lunch and Learn. Learn more at our Global Investor Conference next week. It's December 8th. And 9th, and you can register here or you can go to their website. Now, here's what I wanted to show you about their global conference. There's going to be some familiar names there, but there's another one that's important. Like this guy's JP Tirrett. He's CEO of Uphold. Greg Kidd, one of the first 10 guys at Ripple. Miguel Valles, who used to run XRP markets for Ripple. And then as you go down, there's a lot of people that are pretty highbrow people. But when you get down here, I wanted to show you this one guy, Adam Trademan, who is the CEO of SBI Ripple Asia. And just a little reminder of who he is. This is when he was interviewed by Thinking Crypto.
Guy is literally Ripple's biggest fan. Like, Kitao-san is trying to make XRP and Ripple successful everywhere. Let me give you an example that'll seem crazy to you, but it's actually true. So there's going to be the next World's Fair. Can you imagine they still have these things? World's Fair is going to be in Osaka in like 2025, something like that. I don't remember.
Wow, they still have those? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I said, right? It's going, if he gets his way, the CEO of SBI, it's going to be, if you go there and you want to buy anything from a Coca-Cola to a hamburger, it's going to take XRP. You can only pay an XRP. That's what we're working towards. Okay?
Wow.
That's just one little example, right?
Sure.
But more important to that is replacement for international wire transfers in SWIFT, right? So I'm meeting all the time with these like bankers, central bankers. I met with the head of the central bank from Cambodia last year in December. And they're looking for alternatives to technologies like SWIFT because they want to get out from under the thumb of the U.S. Department of Treasury, which sort of runs the global banking network, right? I mean, SWIFT is a Belgian company by definition, but it's there's a lot of U.S. influence in a lot of things in banking, right?
Yeah.
And so technologies like that are legal, like Ripple's tech, are really attractive to a multitude of parties. It's not just about things like that. It's mainly about lower cost, better customer experience, lower risk, and just faster, right? The kind of things that people like you and I care about, right? That's what ultimately we're doing with SBI Ripple Asia, is we're enabling like remittance companies and PSPs to send money, or individuals to send money back to their families and stuff like that, and just have it go faster and cheaper, right? And the fact that it uses Ripple under the hood, they don't need to necessarily know that. Just like you don't know what happens when you swipe a credit card, in France, right? And it charges your bank in America. Who the hell cares what happens under the hood? It better just work. It does. Same thing here with this kind of thing, right? And so Ripple Asia's business has been growing because Asia happens to be just a lot more progressive when it comes to, all sorts of payment rails and things of that sort. So the use cases that make the most sense right now are remittances. So like I said, folks sending.
All right. So that's Adam Trademan, and he will be in that Global Investor Conference. Now, CoinDesk reported this as well. Private German bank Hauck and Aufhauser is launching a cryptocurrency fund in January 2021. It's like everybody said, okay, it's a go. And every financial institution and billionaire and everybody else is all of a sudden telling everyone they're heading in. That's because they've been parking money over the last 2 years. Remember that. Neats Bucks, I guess is how you say that, sent me this. Inside R3, built on R3's quarter, great news, BIS. Check out their press release here. Watch this video and tell me if you're thinking of anything. I don't know if I need to talk over this some. I don't know if this will get
the Swiss National Bank, the Bank for International Settlements Innovation Hub, and SIX have joined forces as part of Project Helvetia to investigate how central bank money could be integrated into a distributed ledger technology-based financial market infrastructure. The project consists of 2 proof of concepts. Both test the functional feasibility of settling tokenized assets, which are traded and settled on the SIX digital exchange in central bank money. In proof of concept number 1, the cash leg of the transaction is settled with a wholesale central bank digital currency, wholesale CBDC, issued directly onto the DLT infrastructure of SDX by the Swiss National Bank. As part of proof of concept number 1, 4 use cases were investigated. Issuance or tokenization of wholesale CBDC, redemption or detokenization of wholesale CBDC, delivery versus payment settlement of tokenized assets against wholesale CBDC, and transfer of wholesale CBDC or wholesale CBDC payment. In proof of concept number 2, interoperability between the DLT infrastructure of SDX and the Swiss RTGS system SIC is established, and the cash leg of the transaction is settled in SIC balances. As part of proof of concept number 2, 1 use case was investigated: delivery versus payment settlement of tokenized assets against SIC balances.
Pretty cool. So what that reminded me a little bit of, first this guy says, are we awake yet? Let me see if I follow. Are we awake yet? XRP, BIS, SNB 6, wholesale CBDC experiment. This is from BIS issuing wholesale CBDC on the distributed asset platforms link. And then it's talking about that project. What do they call it? Project. The names. Here it is. Project Helvetia. Something like that. Okay, and then it says the XRP ledger represents money in 2 ways: trust lines and XRP. And there's got arrows to here. Like a digital FX marketplace, people post offers on the ledger, and the system matches outgoing payments and open offers to exchange one currency with another and finds the most suitable option. The offers include a calculation do not only include direct exchanges. This feature is called auto bridging, and it uses XRP as a bridge asset in exotic or illiquid currency pairs. And then he's got this. He's pointing to this, which was that World Economic Forum document. And he's questioning is that, so he says, are we awake yet? And then it also reminded me of this. Remember Mickey B. Fresh when he posted the job offering from Ripple, Senior Director, Central Bank Engagements, including central bank digital currency initiatives on the XRP ledger. We talked about that last week. And then XRP Bart sent me this. Spotify is planning on accepting cryptocurrencies right here. This is a Spotify job posting, and it says right here, you will further drive consideration of new opportunities and innovation in the emerging ecosystem of distributed ledger technology, blockchains, cryptocurrency, stablecoins, central bank digital currencies, and other digital assets. It just seems like everybody wants to join the party. Okay, and then we have this. RizXRP sent me, let me see something here. RizXRP sent me this. This is from Yahoo Finance. Billionaire hedge fund manager Paul Tudor Jones is telling you he's weighing in on Bitcoin. Here's another billionaire.
Again, I'm not an expert on Bitcoin by any stretch. It's just with a market cap of 500 billion, it's the wrong market cap in a world where you've got $90 trillion worth of equity market cap, and God knows how many trillions of fiat currency, et cetera. So it's the wrong market cap, for instance, relative to gold, which is 8 or 9 trillion. The Bitcoin reminds me so much of the internet stocks of 1999, because the internet was in its infancy. No one knew how to value it because of the world of possibility that lay ahead. What you can be certain of is that probably 20 years from now, our kids and grandkids, whatever, all of us will be using some type of digital currency. Digital currency will be used by every sovereign. They may have their own digital currency, whatever. They'll be very, very, very commonplace at that point in time. Cash may be gone. And so in that world, where does Bitcoin fit in? As well as some of the other cryptocurrencies. Where does Ethereum or Tether? I don't know. I'm not smart enough to figure that out. I think that Bitcoin, if I really had to kind of guess what the future is going to be, it's going to be a lot like the metals complex, where you have precious crypto. That might be Bitcoin. It's the first crypto, first mover in a world that's so compressed. It has that historical integrity within digital currencies that it will always have. So that might, and again, because of its finite supply, that might be the precious crypto. Then you're going to have transactional cryptocurrencies along with the sovereigns, and they may be more like the industrial metals. So where you have gold as a precious metal, and then you've got copper and platinum and palladium, et cetera, that are industrial, lead, aluminum, industrial metals. You may have precious crypto and you may have industrial crypto. So what I do know is that it's no way possible today to know what the next 10 or 20 years are going to be like. And I know that if I had to again take a position on it, I'm gonna take the brand name, which is Bitcoin. I'm going to assume that it's the wrong price for the possibilities that it has, and I'm going to assume that the path forward from here is north. And again, we had no idea in '99 of how the internet was going to sort out. And there were some companies that obviously, if you owned in '99, despite the crash that came after that, did just incredibly well and ended up becoming dominant players in the world. That's what's going to, my guess is that's what we're going to sort through.
Paul Tudor Jones knows. I can just tell he knows. That sounds like, I mean, isn't it amazing that he too danced around? He didn't say Ripple or XRP, but he knows. They know. They will not say it. Okay, Ripple tweeted this out today. What 3 things are critical for efficient payment processing? Speed. Let's see. Speed, transparency, and liquidity. Learn to leverage blockchain in our country-by-country primer on domestic payments. Interesting stuff. Okay, and then we have this. Unstoppable Domains announced this today, and you can click a link in the description of my video and go and get your Unstoppable Domains. They're only like $40 per domain for a .crypto domain. You can now send XLM to a .crypto domain using Lobster Wallet. I think it's called the Lobster Wallet. Yeah. Lobster Stellar Wallet. From Stellar Wallet to support blockchain domains, install app, select XLM or any other Stellar token, send to a .crypto domain. Here's the a little video they did on it. Awesome. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, tell your friends and family to go get an unstoppable domain. Thanks for listening.